Mick, a 2-2 draw with Thackley today. How do you rate that performance, what you've just seen?
To be fair, I thought we performed well in stages of the game. I was pleased with our application and our desire, because the last sort of 10 minutes it turned into a very sort of it turned into a bit of a basketball game. We attack, you attack, we attack, you attack, and to be fair, we dealt with it really well. And I thought today they had a lot of good counter-attacking threats, and I thought we dealt with it really well today. So I thought our performances was good today without being brilliant. I thought we created enough chances to win the game, but I think in the end a point is probably a fair result for both teams.
That was just our second draw of the season. Pretty remarkable stats there, we're nearly in December. Are you looking for more of this? Obviously, you got to win every game, but you're looking for more of this from your side going forward, not to lose games? Yeah,
especially at home. Like I said to the lads just now, it's important when you can't win a game, you don't lose it. And we today we didn't lose it. They had 2 or 3 chances right at the debt there, a couple of set pieces, and we dealt with it really well. We put bodies on the line, and I thought the last couple of games we've ended up going too deep and sort of chucking away cheap leads. And today I thought we were much better without the ball, and with the ball I think we could probably be a little bit better still. We created a lot of half chances without creating really good chances, but I thought our application today was much better.
Going back to our first goal, we've tried that corner routine a number of times this season. Came pretty close on numerous occasions as well. So you must be very satisfied when Junaid fired at home.
Absolutely, especially after last week when Fats has sort of saved it for them. But yeah, it's when things are come off, things on the training ground, it's always really good. It's a really difficult one to deal with when you can do it right, when you can execute it right, because you've got runners all over the place, and it's a great finish, good composed finish by Junaid.
However, to concede straight away was frustrating, wasn't it?
Yeah, again, it's a mistake. Maka probably shouldn't jump. He probably should just stay. Gets caught a little bit out of position, and he's tried to hook it forward, and he's sort of hooked it back towards our own goal. And you don't have to give Tom Greaves too many of them chances. He's important. He's a potent finisher at this level. The levels above. He knows where the net is, and he's always sort of in a position to pounce as soon as you make a mistake. And when he gets chances, like you say, he doesn't miss.
A tale of 2 penalties in the second half. Both seemed somewhat soft, you could say.
Yeah, to be fair, I didn't see the one they got. The lads were saying absolutely no chance penalty. There's absolutely no contact whatsoever. I have to watch it back. I think he realises he's got that wrong, and he's probably evened it up. It really does my head in when referees try to even things up, but I think he's evened it up today. Again, there is contact and Ollie, but is it enough for a penalty? Probably not for me. But like I said, 1-1 is probably a fair result on both teams' efforts on what was a difficult pitch this afternoon.
A couple of other decisions in that second half that you might not have been happy with. Maybe some more obvious penalty shouts you could argue.
Yeah, I thought Ollie's second penalty shout was much more of a penalty than his first one. Keepers come out, Ollie's got first contact in the ball, and the keepers wiped him out, and the linesman's 3 yards away from him, said he didn't see it. I don't know when he's watching open play. But yeah, I think that's a penalty. The one in the first half, it's in my opinion, I'll have to watch it back. It looks stonewall handball, stonewall penalty. The referee saying hit him in the shoulder, which is not. It's hit him in his arms out of his pirouette, which is what they sort of keep telling us now. It was on your arms out of your pirouette. It's handball. His arm's there, and it's hit him in the arm. So, in my opinion, it's a penalty. But listen, what good is my opinion?
You mentioned it became a bit like a basketball game in that final 10 minutes. How difficult is it for you as a management team to watch that happen and be a bit chaotic? Yeah,
we don't want that. We want to, we want to control games with the ball. But both sides, to be fair, both sides are pushing to try and get a winner. Both sides aren't happy with a draw. We're both pushing for winners, and it just become a very counter-attacking game, which is why we had to change the system slightly and bring on more solid defensive-minded players and sort of solid things up a little bit and plug gaps, because the gaps and the distances became a little bit too big in that sort of last 10-15 minutes. And either team, like I say, either team probably could have won it at the end, but either team defended really well.
Charlie Owen was today's Priory Vodka player of the match. Just a word on him, and obviously that goal-saving tackle probably in that first half, which he celebrated like a goal.
Yeah, Charlie was absolutely excellent today. He's had a couple of tough games this year. One against Emily and one the other week when Jack Carr came on. And in fairness to him, to his credit, he's learned from it. Charlie's a really aggressive player, and it's trying to rein him in a little bit, but without taking that away from him. But I thought defensively today was absolutely excellent. With the ball, he can still be a little bit better, and he knows that. But I thought without the ball today, he was excellent.
And at the end of the day, obviously Thackley are right up there, and they got hit the third or fourth. So to take a point from the game, you must be pleased with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, we had enough chances to win it. We created a lot of good half chances, and we put balls in really good areas, and we're probably a little bit back foot in terms of in and around the box. You know, we're sort of reacting to balls instead of making good runs inside the box, and that's probably where we're lacking at the minute. We're not making really good clinical runs inside the box. Once we do that, you know, I think we'll start scoring a lot more goals. But we need to start playing a little bit more front foot in and around the box and making decent runs, because we're getting in good areas and we're creating a lot of half chances and putting balls in good areas. You know, we work on 3 areas and, you know, we're hitting them areas and we just don't have people making runs. So I think once people sort of start making them runs, we'll start scoring more goals.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, Jet.